We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Riddle is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Archer has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three and 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is fifth. The first baseman, Mitch.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Michael Chavis, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, and this one runs up high, ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Slider laid off for a ball. Two and 2. Here it is. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Pirates nothing. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Stepping up now, Brian Reynolds. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sanchez gets his sign and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
The left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Now a hard liner, but foul. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's only 2 for 10. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Anibal Sanchez trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. One strike now from Archer, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reynolds is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Devers averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, bases loaded. Popped him up. Moran over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Red Sox leave him loaded. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Colin Moran.
The third baseman.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this one at 271. 13 home runs and 55 driven in. The 0-1 delivery.
That's out.
Moran, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 44.
Stepping into the box, Kevin KRAMER. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And next to the plate will be JT Little. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Little. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Stallings is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield. Controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Ready with the 2-1. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ball. 2-0. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, Clint.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Set to deliver on 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line, that's a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Riddle is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anibal Sanchez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
He's set. The 2-2. And he got him. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Pirates 1.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Archer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Two balls, 1 strike.
lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Gerard Dyson. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Sanchez is ready. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Frazier is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0.
Aye.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The first baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Bell, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. It's the zone, a curveball in there for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Bell rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score and the Pirates tie it. It's a 2-2 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Kevin KRAMER. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 15.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, JT Riddle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, the pitcher, Archer.
Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 0-2 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-2. Chad Cole is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Pirates, number 39, Chad Cole.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Stallings has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Clint Frazier singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Gerard Dyson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
3-1. Here it is. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Now in the box, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Sanchez pauses. Here's the 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Now the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Christian Vasquez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the stretch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Josh Taylor enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there, one away. Ready now, Kevin KRAMER. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, J.T. Riddle. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, the catcher, Jacob.
Digging in now, Jacob Stallings, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That misses. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2-1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Devers rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. One out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Softly hit toward the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one for the Red Sox on the double by Bogarts. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 4 and the Red Sox 3. Heath Hembree will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Guillermo Heredia is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here comes the 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The center fielder.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the seventh, and into bat next is Speedy Gerard Dyson. First delivery to him on the way, and he gets ahead 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close. The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right.
And it's a foul ball. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Dyson off for second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Brian Reynolds. No hits to this point. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. From the stretch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Dyson off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
1-1. Here it is.
2-1.
That's a base hit into left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Devers fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Edgar Santana will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 37, Edgar Santana.
So digging in now, Clint Frazier. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And quickly there are 2 away. Tyrone Taylor to a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Nope.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score holds at 4-3. John Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, John Gant.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Colin Moran.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Bogarts. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin KRAMER, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, JT Riddle. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Keone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 35.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Stallings moving to his left, one away. So stepping in, Rafael Devers. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he misses there, 1-2. Now here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Buccos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chad Cole gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Pionikella records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.